Hey guys, so I've been moving all week. Sorry I didn't get a chance to upload videos sooner. I'm back now. I got my studio going. We got the cameras, lights, action, ready to roll. I am super excited. This new place is gonna give us a lot of opportunities, a lot of new videos coming. And today I have a electrical fireplace. Very nice. I live in South Florida. We don't really experience snow. Nowhere that you move is gonna have a built-in fireplace that you could actually have a fire with a chimney. It's really not heard of down here. So if you wanna have a cool looking fireplace in your home, but you don't live up north, somewhere that they have fireplaces, this is the best one I was able to find, and it goes flat in the wall. Looks beautiful. It looks awesome, looks elegant, looks modern, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like in just a moment. I'm gonna set it up on a table. I'm gonna turn it on, let you see how the flames look, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give you the installation process and show you step by step how we're gonna put it in the wall. And it's probably gonna be a little bit of a pain, but I'm gonna show you how to do it in today's video. My name's Casey Nolan. Let's go. Alright guys, so here's the fireplace. This is what it looks like. So you got this black glass around the outside, and then on the inside you have this clear glass, and then you can see that there's some wood in here. I'm gonna actually flip the camera so you can see it up close real quick, but I want to show you this. Now it comes with a remote controller, and this is really simple. Look what you got here. You got power, so you could turn it on, turn it off. There's no batteries in it right now. It doesn't come with batteries, so make sure you got some AAA batteries ready to go. You have your heat right here. This is gonna make it hot, so if you're in a cold environment, you could actually use a heater. There's a vent up here that's gonna blow hot air into the room, and then you have a plus flame, minus flame. So you could brighten the flames, and you could also lower the flames. There is buttons right here that you can press to turn it on, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that since I don't have the batteries for the remote. But let me show you what it looks like when it's turned on. What? You guys, check that out. It is hard to find a fire that looks that cool. Now, let me see if I go ahead and turn the flames up and down a little bit. So you can make it nice and dark if you don't want it to be too bright. And honestly, this doesn't even light up the room that much. It doesn't. But check that out. Let me turn around the camera for you.
Alright, so the setup is pretty simple. It's not that complicated. You have two screws right here inside that side pocket, and then one over here inside that side pocket. You just need to unscrew those and take this front glass panel off. So you could use a drill, you could use a hand screwdriver, whatever you need to use. I went ahead and used the drill, make it a little bit quicker. Alright, now once those are unscrewed, you could just slide it upwards and it'll pop right off. And then this is the back piece that you need to mount. Alright, so now there's 4 spots that you're going to be able to screw into the wall. Here, 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 here. But the thing is, you can touch the wood. Haha, touch the wood. This thing is pretty thick. So you have about 3.5, maybe 4 inches that have to go inside of the wall. This is what's going to screw onto the wall, but this needs to go inside the wall. So you actually have to cut a hole out of the wall if you want to install this. So I'm going to go show you right now. I'm going to put this on the wall, mark my dots, and we're going to start cutting. Alright, so I already had the dots marked out now on the wall, and you can see the lines. I drew a perfect box that would fit inside of. I measured it out and everything. And then I got a hand tool. This is actually a drywall saw. I used the hand tool instead of a machine because there might be wires behind the wall, and I wanted to go slow and just see what was back there. Now, I actually did feel something hard behind the drywall the whole time I was cutting it, and guess what? To my surprise, behind the drywall it is completely cement. So that kind of caused a bit of a problem for me wanting to install this because I didn't have much space, and also there was a little piece of, I don't know, it's like a 2x2 or something. It's a small beam. I was able to cut that, knock that out, and then this is the hole that I was left with. What the hell am I supposed to do now? The whole project is shot to shit. I mean, there's only 1.5 inches behind the drywall before I hit solid cement. I needed about 4 inches. But I did what any handyman would do. I ran to Home Depot, I got 4-inch screws, and then I used the wall anchors that they provided that came with the fireplace. I went ahead and used some tape, drywall tape all around it, and then I spackled it, basically to stop any critters from crawling through the wall there. I waited for that to dry, and then I sanded it down the best that I could to make it flat, and I went ahead and painted it the same color gray as the wall, and you cannot even tell that there was any wires or anything hanging down at all. So this is the only view, the only angle that people were really going to have since it's over my bed, and this is what the final product looked like.
So there you guys have it. That was the realistic electrical fireplace. They have these on sale at who'syourdaddydeals.com. Now, Who's Your Daddy Deals, they give free shipping. I think it's $169 right now. I will add an Amazon link when they decide to put it on Amazon. The only place you guys could find it right now is at who'syourdaddydeals.com. I'll leave a link below in the description. I love this. I absolutely love this fireplace. I think it looks incredible. Be prepared to cut a hole in the wall when you're going to install it, and I will actually leave a link down below in the description on how to repair drywall holes. So if you wanted to see the way that you fix this before you actually cut a hole in the wall, I'll leave a video down below so you can decide whether or not this is something you would be able to do on your own. It's really not that complicated, but I love the way it looks. Very realistic, not a lot of money, less than 200 bucks. Underneath a bar, if you got like a countertop, a liquor bar, and you got a wall underneath it, that goes really well. If you put it underneath a TV, a flat screen in the living room, goes really well. If you want that nice warm feeling at night, cut the lights down low, play a little R&B, invite the lady over, have a little bit of wine, some champagne. Hey, you are good to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be bringing you more videos like this in the future. Until next time, my name's Casey Nolan.